On February 8, 2023, a fire broke out in the quadplex apartment of college student Taylor Brown in Normal, Illinois. Both fire officials and Normal police officers responded. At the officers' request, Miss Brown agreed to be taken to the police station for questioning. After waiting over 40 minutes without being interviewed, Miss Brown asked to be taken home. The subsequent interaction was recorded on a Normal officer's body camera.
No, you're good. All right, who are you on the phone with? So we're gonna have to seize your phone. So go ahead and hang up.
Seize my phone for what?
Go ahead and hang up.
Why?
Go ahead and hang up.
They want to seize my phone, but I'm not under arrest for it.
You're not under arrest, but your phone's gonna be seized.
No.
You're gonna hang up the phone.
I seize my phone, but I'm not in custody.
Listen.
There's three of them all around me.
So listen.
FaceTime you for a second.
You listen for a second. So the fire is gonna be under investigation.
That's fine.
Okay, and we're gonna seize your phone.
Why?
Because the fire is under investigation.
I need to know why my
So you can hand me the phone, or I can take the phone.
But I need to know why my phone's being. They're not telling me a reason why my phone's being.
I just did.
But you said it's under investigation, which I
So listen to me. The fire.
That's her phone.
So the fire is going to be under investigation, and your phone's going to be seized.
Is Shay?
Yes, everybody's phone's being seized.
Oh no, because you never told me that my phone would be seized when I got here. She didn't tell me that.
Okay, and when I got here, the detective wasn't here. We were waiting for the detective, so the detective's going to seize your
But
phone.
no one told me any of this.
Okay.
You told me that you were about to take me home.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. So you can hang up. You can hang up the phone, and I can take you home. Yep.
So. No, they're not taking my phone and letting me leave. I don't know what I'm finna. It's 4 a.m. I can't go without my phone.
Well, how is she gonna go?
Right, where am I gonna go without my phone? If I do the interview?
That's up to you.
No, you're not doing an interview.
Well, if I do the interview,
You can go do the interview, but your phone's going to currently be seized.
Can I talk to him first? Can he come down here?
Nope, we're not going to do that. So you can hang up the phone, or I'm going to take the phone. That's how this is going to work.
Oh, absolutely not.
So
she said hang up the phone and they're gonna take the phone because at this point I'm being threatened.
It's not a threat. I've asked you several times, and you're just going to go back and forth with me.
A reason as to why my phone is being taken.
So the fire is going to be under investigation by the fire department. So stop! Don't interrupt me. So don't interrupt me. The fire is going to be under investigation.
Don't ever tell me not to fucking interrupt you, and I've been this calm.
So the phone's going to be seized. So in a second, I want to take it.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you a reason. I'm not being rebuttal. I'm asking you a reason.
So if you would like to talk to the detective, you can.
Why is my phone being seized?
If you would like to talk to the detective that is seizing it, you can. Do you wish to talk to him?
Yeah, but...
Do you want to give an interview?
No, I wanted to ask him why my phone's being seized. Because she said she could take me home, but without my phone. That doesn't make...
The officers informed Miss Brown that her phone was being seized as part of the investigation into the fire in her apartment. Under the Fourth Amendment, the government generally needs a warrant based on probable cause to legally seize personal property like a cell phone. The Seventh Circuit Court of Appeals has stated that warrantless seizures are typically presumed unreasonable, with few exceptions. One exception, as outlined by the U.S. District Court in the Southern District of Illinois, allows for the seizure of a container, like a phone, if there is probable cause it contains evidence and exigent circumstances, such as the risk of evidence being destroyed, are present. In Miss Brown's case, the officers attempted to obtain a warrant to search her phone after seizing it, but the warrant was not approved by the state's attorney. This suggests they may not have had the necessary probable cause for the seizure. Even when a phone is lawfully seized, officers generally need a warrant to search its contents, as established by the Supreme Court in Riley v. California.
Makes sense. It sounds like...
So are you going to talk to the detective?
No, I need everyone to come and tell me why my phone's being seized, because no one told me this until right now.
Okay.
Right this second.
So,
because it seems like
that the question. No, it
seems like he's being petty because he woke up and I won't do the interview.
So the question is, are you going to talk to the detective?
As a matter of fact, are you recording this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to talk to the detective and provide an interview? Yes or no?
Is that with or without the phone?
Without the phone. The phone's being seized. Are you talking to the detective or no?
Is the phone being
I don't know.
That's
not my question.
I need an answer to that before I get
So the question is, are you going to provide an interview? No? Okay. Go ahead and hand me the phone.
I have to know if my
Go,
phone is
nope.
being seized.
Go ahead and hand me the phone. Do not kick. Okay, push your legs out. Stop. Relax. Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I promise.
Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I
Relax.
promise.
We just want your phone. That's it.
We just
okay?
want your phone.
They trying to give me with no protection.
When officers tried to seize Miss Brown's phone, she resisted, and they forced her to the ground. According to a 2014 Wisconsin case, using force to seize property from someone who hasn't threatened or resisted is a constitutional violation. However, if the person resists, officers may use reasonable force. In Illinois, resisting or obstructing a peace officer is a misdemeanor, but it only applies if the officer's actions are lawful. Since Miss Brown wasn't under arrest and the officers lacked reasonable suspicion to seize her phone without a warrant, a court would likely rule she couldn't be convicted of resisting an unauthorized act.
Taylor, no. No.
Stop it.
Stop kicking.
Stop kicking.
Mom, they trying to get me.
Hey, Taylor, give me your hand. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
And y'all just okay with this, all of y'all. And you a black woman. You are a black African American woman.
Alright. Is that our property? Oh, that was mine.
Where's the phone at?
You're black.
Look at it.
All right, we're going this way.
They're white. I expect it from them.
All
You're
right.
black, dude.
Okay, you also kicked me in the head, so.
You also, I came
We're
down
not
here
this way.
willingly because I trusted you. And look at what you're doing.
Are you willing to provide a statement or no?
What does that mean?
Are you going to talk to me if we go back there or not?
You are forcing me to.
I'm asking you if you're going to
But
provide
you're
a statement.
forcing me to.
I can't force you to talk.
You're taking my items.
I'm seizing this for now, yes.
What does that
Do
mean?
you want to provide a statement?
My detective, I need to talk to her. I need an
Fine.
attorney present.
You can, okay.
I need a lawyer.
You can take her to jail.
All right,
Take me to
where's her
jail?
property?
Whatever charges you guys have.
You have resisting and aggravated battery of a police officer.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll do the interview.
You still have the charges.
I didn't aggravate you. You
You kicked
assaulted me.
Okay, so relax.
You assaulted me. I'm 18 years old and you assaulted me.
After handcuffing Miss Brown, officers said they would charge her with resisting an aggravated battery of a police officer. If the court rules the phone seizure unlawful, it's unlikely she could be convicted of resisting. For aggravated battery, Illinois law states that a person commits battery if they knowingly cause harm or make insulting contact, and it's aggravated if the victim is a police officer performing official duties. The court has held that the legality of the officer's actions isn't relevant for aggravated battery if the officer was acting in good faith. If Miss Brown made physical contact, she could be convicted of battery or aggravated battery. However, Illinois law justifies using force to protect personal property, so if the court believes she was defending her property, she might be acquitted of the battery charges.
Of course I'm aggravated. I wasn't resisting arrest. You didn't say that I was under arrest.
Yours? Is this the back to your earring?
Are you arrested? Are you putting something on my record?
You're being arrested. I asked you, so listen, I asked you to provide your phone and you refused, okay? When you
You didn't give me
Nope.
a reason.
So, nope. I said your phone was being seized.
You
said,
never gave
stop,
me the
stop.
reason.
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. I said your phone was being seized.
I asked you the
I gave you
reason.
several times to hand it
I
to
trusted
me.
you. That's why I
You did not
came.
hand me your phone, okay? Then we took your phone.
I came here
You kicked several
willingly.
officers. You're going to jail.
I kicked you out because you all were manhandling me. I couldn't move. I was
Yeah, we don't
scared.
really kick police officers, but
I was scared. Hello, you would do the same thing.
Cuffs still have to be double locked if they weren't double locked back.
they weren't. Go ahead and double lock them.
Double
Relax.
lock them. I can't move. Are you guys serious right now? How are you gonna do this to me? I'm like, bro, I just got out of high school and you all are scaring me.
Do you want me to transport her?
Do you mind?
Yes, someone can. Or Kazi,
Who am I talking to?
I'm just doing paper, but
I'm not busy. I'm
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, it's not going to affect any charges they have on you.
Okay, then just, what is happening right now? I came down here because I thought I was doing an interview. Why am I in cuffs?
I'd like to still interview you. That's not.
But why am I in cuffs? I'm scared. Why are you all touching me? Why is my stuff being seized? You told me I was coming here for an interview. I came here under false pretenses. That is the case itself.
Do you want to go back and talk or not?
There will be 3 cases filed in the morning, I promise you.
Yes or no? You want to go?
Let's go. Let's go to the cage jail, wherever we're going. I need to make a call. I get 1 call, I know that much.
Okay, I'm parking this way.
Okay.
I get 1 call, I know that much.
Have 2 people going.
Do you want to go with him? Do you
Yeah,
have
I
something
can.
or no?
Oh, I'm just worried on that device.
Charges for this.
No. You're resisting aggravated battery.
I resisted because you gave me no reason. You cannot search me or take my items with giving me no reason. So that you have a case for. And it was an aggravated assault. It's called defending myself when I feel that I'm in harm's way. And that's the situation that you put me in because I thought I was coming for an interview. And now I'm in handcuffs without a phone.
No. I patted her down. I'll search her right now. Right here.
Why would you lie to me?
I didn't lie to you.
You did lie
I
to
did
me
not lie to you.
multiple times. You told me he was here when we got here. You told me I was doing an interview and you would take me home. Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal? There was a fire at my house.
Correct, and that's what you were here for the interview. You said
Yes.
So stop yelling, okay? I'm going to talk to you. You said you were here for an interview,
Right.
Our detectives come in from Bloomington. I don't know how long it takes them to get here. I gave you an
wasn't
estimate.
mad at you. I told you that.
I know that. You said you did no longer want to do that interview, right?
No, because I'm tired. I said I
know.
won't be of much help
Correct,
right now.
correct. So that's why you went to the lobby. I was going to take you home.
Right.
At that point, the officer wanted your phone seized.
You didn't say that. You said he wanted my phone confiscated. You didn't give me that specific reason, ma'am.
Because you were yelling at me for about 5 minutes. So
Because
I took your
I
phone.
wasn't understanding, and I'm
Okay,
asking
that's
you
fine.
the same question. I asked you the same question multiple times, and you did not
Put your
answer
knees
me.
Put your knees in.
You didn't answer me one time. That doesn't matter to you when I'm sitting here talking to you.
I tried to talk to you and reason with you.
You weren't,
with your
weren't reasoning with me.
And you were just
You were
yelling.
just telling me, and I'm asking you questions like a human being. And you're smiling. This is funny to you?
Miss Brown was taken to jail and released the next day without any charges related to the altercation or the fire. Her phone was returned several hours after her release. On February 23, 2023, she filed a federal lawsuit against the officers, alleging false arrest, excessive force, failure to intervene, and battery, claiming physical and emotional harm. Federal prosecution was halted in late 2023 with both sides settling, but the details of the settlement are unclear. Miss Brown is also facing 2 counts of aggravated assault on a police officer. On September 22, 2022, Demetrius Kern was driving on Mayfield Road in Cleveland Heights, Ohio, when Officer Carly Lewis of the Cleveland Heights Police Department initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle in front of Mr. Kern's car, nearly causing a 3-way collision. Mr. Kern pulled over behind Officer Lewis and the stopped vehicle to discuss her driving. The ensuing interaction was recorded on police body cams.
1 second. Caitlin Radio, stand by. Send me another unit because another party does not know how to yield to lights and sirens, and he's sitting here recording me. Say that I almost ran him off the road.
I apologize.
You almost ran me off the road.
I initiated my lights and
I didn't hear
sirens.
anything.
But was your music on? Because I had the lights and sirens on, sir.
You apologize.
I apologize.
You're wrong.
He stopped
I'ma
abruptly.
let it
Okay, I'm not wrong. Because he stopped abruptly, causing me to stop
And I
abruptly,
almost caused an
causing
accident.
you to stop abruptly.
Right.
And I apologize for that. However, the lights and sirens were on. I initiated lights and sirens.
If it's something wrong and you actually
Yeah.
did it, all you say, my bad. I'm
And I
sorry.
did. I just
And
said.
keep going.
I said my bad. I said I activated a traffic. I initiated a traffic stop in a marked vehicle with lights and sirens.
Right.
If you didn't hear the sirens or see the lights, I don't.
I mean, you called back up for your safety, but
I
Well,
called
you
backup
don't
'cause
pull up
I'm
behind an
using
officer on a traffic stop.
you don't even know what's going on.
You're right, I don't.
So why are you saying that?
Because I'm here and what you're doing right now is against the
You
law.
almost ran me off the road.
Okay, well then you should have pulled over for lights and sirens. She said it on the radio that you didn't yield. And it's on dash cam, I'm assuming.
This the disconnect, man.
Sir,
I'll tell you what, let her finish her business and then we can sit down and talk like
we're good.
adults.
I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. What was your last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
Why do you need my last name?
Because I'm asking who I'm talking to. You asked me who you were talking to.
You're not, well, not now you're going to be under arrest because what you're doing is illegal.
Listen.
What you're doing is illegal. I can charge you for interfering with
Just give me your last name.
Why?
Because I'm conducting business with you right
I'm
now.
not being entertained. Where my friend? You want to be?
10-4. That's not going to
how
be
it
the
works.
driver.
What's your RS?
Stand by.
What's your reasonable articulate
Okay.
suspicion of my crime?
I'm going to get rid of him.
Hold on. I'll explain to you, okay? Doing what you're doing right now?
No, sir. She almost ran me off the road.
Okay. Again, you didn't yield to lights and siren. You came out.
She was next to me and stopped and almost ran me off the road.
Okay,
What are you talking
okay,
about?
listen to me. You asked my reasonable articulable suspicion. It's not
I'm
a probable
not under
cause.
arrest. If you arrest me, you violate my rights.
I don't want to arrest you. We have to
You're
ID
going to
you.
violate my rights. That's what you're going to
Okay,
do?
we have to ID you. You understand that?
Sergeant Neftali Wolf claimed officers had probable cause to detain Mr. Kern for not yielding to Officer Lewis's sirens, as required by Ohio law. The incident occurred when Officer Lewis initiated a stop on a vehicle in front of Mr. Kern, then swiftly moved in front of Mr. Kern, causing a near collision. Officer Lewis claimed her siren was on, but Mr. Kern did not hear it. Without clear video evidence from the beginning of the stop, it's uncertain if Mr. Kern had sufficient time to yield. If proven he had time but failed to yield, there might be probable cause for detention. However, the law also mandates officers drive safely, and given the abrupt manner of the stop, a court might find Officer Lewis acted recklessly, despite using lights and sirens.
Get the car. You're violating my rights.
Come getting. Who's getting what car?
They can come. You're going to arrest
Radio,
me,
another
right?
car here. I got a male who's obstructing.
No, I'm not.
And, he's
She
refusing to
almost
identify
ran me off
himself.
the road.
So I'll take a report on it, but I need your ID.
No.
Listen, talk to me. I understand you and I and that gentleman, we all just saw what happened, okay? I call for another person because I have a man getting out of a car walking towards me. You know how society is. I know how society
Open the
is.
door.
Now listen,
Right.
I'm asking you to identify yourself so I can let my dispatcher know who I'm out with. If you don't identify yourself, that is obstruction. You are the one that came
Obstruction
out.
is a secondary crime.
It's
What crime did I commit?
There's no crime, but I'm
So there's no crime, I
I'm
don't need to
identifying you. Okay.
Officer Lewis requested Mr. Kern's driver's license without suspecting him of committing a crime. Ohio law requires individuals to identify themselves if there's reasonable suspicion of a crime and mandates drivers to show their license if suspected of a traffic violation. Court precedents support officers in demanding a driver's license even after the driver has exited the vehicle, as long as there is reasonable suspicion of a traffic offense. However, without this suspicion, Mr. Kern wasn't legally required to show his license or provide any identification, and he was never obligated to give his social security number.
I need your driver license.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't identify yourself.
She just said it was no crime.
It is
Listen.
a crime. Obstructing is a
What
crime.
crime?
Obstructing
You have
is
to
a
legally
crime.
Identify yourself, Ross.
She almost ran me off the road.
And then I still have to identify you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call anything with the car. You can arrest me
Okay, turn around. Put that gun back.
because I didn't do anything.
Okay, turn around.
I didn't do anything.
Listen, just all you have to do.
I don't have my ID with me.
Okay, what's your cell
Your date of birth, that's all we asked for.
For what?
Because I need to let my dispatcher know. It's not a big. What's your last name,
What's
sir?
you? Kern, man.
Kern.
You know what happened. Why are you letting
Listen,
him do this?
he's a sergeant.
He's violating my rights.
He is not. He
Come here, have a
didn't
seat. We're going to give you a
identify
ticket when we
yourself.
send you on your way. You have a valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do. You violate my rights, man.
Yeah, well, you're getting a ticket for interfering with the traffic.
How did I interfere? She almost ran me off the road.
And you could have pulled off and waited and called.
I did wait when she said wait.
You were out here talking to her. Have a seat.
Mr. Kern, just
Don't
have.
push me,
Have
man.
a seat.
Why are you so full of machismo, man?
Dude, have a seat. I'm not putting up with your bull, okay? Have a seat.
What's wrong with you, man?
Have a
I'm
seat.
sitting down.
All the way in.
If he
He's going for
checks,
obstructing. Or he's getting a
you're
ticket for
gonna.
obstructing.
I don't. So this is what happened. That vehicle matched the description of the vehicle from Weird yesterday. I saw it. I initiated a traffic stop. That person, instead of like pulling over, he stopped abruptly. This guy was very close to him, and we almost did get into an accident because that driver stopped so
You have your lights
abruptly.
and siren on?
I did. Yes.
There's no sense about this.
Okay.
He's getting a ticket for failing to yield to an emergency vehicle, and then he can come to the fight.
Listen, I don't feel like I need to give him a ticket for that. I'm
Well,
cool
then
with
he goes for obstructing.
Okay,
He's
I
getting
mean,
a ticket
I'm
for
cool with
obstructing.
letting him go.
Like,
He
you
just
can't.
I didn't understand.
He's in handcuffs.
And he's being a
obstructed.
jerk.
He obstructed. He refused to identify himself. I'm not going to sit out here
Okay.
and argue with somebody for an hour the legalities of it. You can come to court.
Okay.
After Mr. Kern refused to identify himself, Sergeant Wolf arrested him for obstruction under Ohio law, which prohibits actions that hamper or impede a public official's duties. Courts have sometimes found that interfering with a traffic stop can constitute obstruction. However, in Mr. Kern's case, he parked behind the police cruiser without interrupting Officer Lewis's traffic stop and only spoke with her when she approached him. Therefore, it's likely a court would find that Mr. Kern did not obstruct the officer. Additionally, Ohio courts have ruled that failing to provide requested information is usually seen as an omission, not an overt act required for an obstruction charge. If the officers lacked reasonable suspicion to demand Mr. Kern's identification, a court would likely conclude that his arrest for obstruction was not lawful.
You guys got a
Mr.
lawsuit
Kern,
coming.
just hang on. Just
You got a lawsuit coming.
Listen, let me explain to you. Don't get out of the car yet. The sergeant wants me to give you a ticket for obstruction, okay? I'm not going to do anything else. Listen, he's the boss. He is the boss.
I don't have to refuse if I didn't commit a crime. This isn't a stop and ID state.
At this point, it is a traffic stop because you're out on a
almost ran
traffic
me off
stop.
the road.
Mr.
You
Kern,
know
we
it.
just had that conversation. I did not almost run you off the road.
That Tesla has cameras in it. So
Okay.
you guys are going to pay for this.
That's fine.
Come to court.
Mr. Kern, I apologize. The sergeant's telling me to do this, so...
You know, like I know I didn't obstruct.
He asked for your information and you didn't give it to him. Listen, I'm just doing what I'm told to do, alright? When asked to identify himself, he refused. He was upset, rightfully so. It was whatever. Why are they assholes? Here's your property.
Hold on, let me get this here.
Sure. Do you want to sign or are you going to refuse? Alright, I'm going to give you a copy of it.
You guys violated my rights. You know
Well, we'll all be in court.
you're probably the only good cop on the force.
I'm not trying to be a bad cop. I was literally not trying to even have any of this happen, and I did apologize.
You apologize, but you're following his directives.
He's a sergeant.
Yeah, but still, like you swore oath to the Constitution.
Right.
And you know what's right and wrong. And sometimes you got to stand up to people.
Listen.
No. If I was being detained, I had no choice but to give you my ID. That's why I specifically asked.
Yeah.
Am I being detained? And if I'm not being detained, I'm free to go. And
On Sergeant Wolf's order, Officer Lewis issued a citation to Mr. Kern for obstruction of official business under Cleveland Heights ordinances, which align with the state obstruction statute. The charge was dismissed 11 days later at the prosecutor's request. Following the traffic stop, Mr. Kern filed a complaint against Sergeant Wolf. In response, Cleveland Heights Police Chief Chris Britton required Sergeant Wolf to attend de-escalation training. Additionally, Mayor Khalil Sarin announced the creation of an oversight bureau within the police department to improve the handling of complaints related to police conduct. Mr. Kern has hired an attorney and started a GoFundMe to raise money for his legal fees, though no lawsuit has been filed as of now.